Hey, welcome back to Mary Makes the Call, her weekly show about college football, where she covers last week's games and what's coming up. So, right now, I'm going to turn it over to Mary, and she's going to make the call. So, Mary, take it away.
Thanks, Laura. Hello, everyone. Thanks for stopping by our channel again this week. I'm Mary, and I'm going to be making the call. We're going to be here every week talking about college football. So let's get started. But we have some business to take care of before we get started. We need to talk about the elephant in the room. Last week I was talking about the head coach of the Florida Gators, Billy Napier is what I called him. I mispronounced his last name. So his last name is Napier. So I stand corrected, and I apologize if I offended anyone out there. Billy Napier.
But it's okay because you took French in high school, so perhaps you gave it that French twist.
I put a little twist on it there.
It's better, I called him napkin, so you were closer. It's better than that. But now we know.
Now we know. So Napier. Billy Napier. Okay. So, second order of business, we need a name for our mascot here. And if you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments. And please don't put Mary or Laurie, as those are taken. Okay, so let's talk about last week. Yeah, last week. Okay, so the game that I watched was Texas at Michigan, hoping for a really good game, hoping Michigan would win. Michigan did not. A lot of their seniors moved on to the NFL or graduated, so we got a new team here and a new head coach that we need to find their way. So, but they lost to Texas, 31-12. Texas, yeah, that was at home. Yeah, that wasn't good. So, but congratulations, Texas Longhorns. You look sharp, you look professional, you came in ready to take care of business, and that's exactly what you did. So you keep on that track. We'll see you in the playoffs for sure.
They dominated from the start and just never let up. I mean, they owned the offense, the defense, and Michigan unfortunately looked like they were kind of lost.
Yeah, they couldn't get their footing, so hopefully this week they'll be better. Hey, did you know Duke beat Northwestern? Yep. Duke is normally known for being a basketball school. But the past couple of seasons, they've had their football program is getting better and better, and so it looks like they're continuing on that path. So they beat Northwestern 26-20 in 2 overtimes.
Wow.
Yep. So that was
a long game.
Good job, Duke. California beat Auburn.
Who knew?
That doesn't happen all the time. 21-14. Tennessee beat NC State. Well, they didn't beat them. They slaughtered them, 51-10.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they have Tennessee has a really good quarterback, a new phenom, and his name is Nico Iamaleava. Iamaleava. That's it. Nico Iamaleava. He's really, really good, so I'll be keeping my eye on him this season, as well as the Tennessee Volunteers, to see how their program progresses. They look pretty good right now.
So for a bunch of volunteers showing up, they did pretty well. I didn't really know even why they're called volunteers.
Well, interesting question. We're going to have a little history lesson here. So this goes back to when the Civil War was happening, and every state was being asked to gather at least 2,000 men to enlist in the Army, the Confederate Army.
To fight the war.
Yeah, to fight the war. And Tennessee's had 10,000 volunteers.
Wow.
When they were only asking for 2. So that's how they got the name Tennessee Volunteers.
Fighters.
Yeah. But they didn't win the war.
Mary.
You're welcome. So, but the big news is Northern Illinois beat Notre Dame.
Wow.
And, an unranked school went in and beat Notre Dame. You don't see that every day either. So that's big news, and hopefully it's not going to upend Notre Dame's season. But congratulations, Northern Illinois. Good job to you going into Notre Dame and beating them. So,
Wow, they played at Notre Dame.
yep, 16-14. So good
Good for
job.
them.
Good job.
Yeah.
So, some odds and ends that we need to take care of here. Shiloh Sanders.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah. He's the son of Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders, you remember, he played in the NFL and in college. But he is now the head coach of Colorado Buffaloes. And Shiloh Sanders is a son who also plays on the Colorado Buffaloes. He's a safety, but he got injured. He injured his forearm, and he'll be out for 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, but he'll be back. According to Deion, his son is a fast healer, and he will be back probably sooner than expected. So
the safety needed more safety.
exactly, the safety needed more safety. Oh boy. Okay, so
You're having fun now, are you?
yeah, oh yeah. So, anyways, we wish him well and a speedy recovery.
Absolutely.
Michigan Wolverines head coach Sharon Moore got his contract done, so everybody up in Michigan is happy about that.
Well, who was coaching before?
He was coaching, but he didn't have a finalized contract, so that got done, and he'll be around for as long as they have a winning program. So
Hold on a second. So you're allowed to coach if you don't have a contract
yeah,
and you get paid?
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a good gig.
Yeah. So, but everything's all settled right now, so he's good to go, and like I said, everyone's happy about that. So, we have 4 new schools joining the Pac-12 conference. Those schools are Boise State, Colorado State, San Diego State, and Fresno State. They will be joining Oregon State and Washington State, who are already in the Pac-12 conference. And these schools will join the conference 2026-2027 season.
Oh, so they have a lot of time to get ready. Come in like a lion.
Sure, okay. Okay, it's time for our Playmaker shout out. This week's Playmaker goes to Jaquez Stewart from Toledo University. Jaquez. He did like a 97 plus yard kickoff return. He caught it at the 3-yard line and ran it all the way into the end zone on the other side. And
And he plays for?
Toledo University. So that's Jaquez Stewart.
Toledo.
Jaquez Stewart from Toledo University gets our shout out this week.
Shout out to Jacques.
All right, let's move on to week 3.
I'm with you.
Okay, good. The game I'm going to be watching this week is LSU versus South Carolina.
Tiger logo that I like versus
South Carolina Gamecocks is the school.
Okay.
So this should be a good game. South Carolina their past few seasons haven't been stellar, but they are off to a good start. They look strong and healthy, and they are 2-0. LSU is 1-1, and this should be hopefully a good game. We'll talk about it next week and see who the winner is.
So they're going in. Do they have a big fan base in
South
Carolina?
Yeah, huge fan base in South Carolina. So looking forward to that game. The other game I'm going to watch is Boston College at Missouri. Boston College, if you remember, I spoke about them last week and said they looked really strong, really good, and they are continuing their win. Both these teams are 2-0. Boston College goes into Missouri, so we'll see if they can maintain their momentum that they have going right now. Or maybe Missouri will win. One of them's got to win, right?
I would think so.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
But does Missouri have a big? Do they have a big fan base?
Yeah.
Big college town.
Big college town, big college city.
And they're the Missouri
Tigers.
Tigers.
Yeah, a lot of Tigers. A lot of Tigers in college football. Other games that are happening are a few in-state rivalry matchups. We have Oregon at Oregon State, Washington State at Washington, Utah at Utah State, and Notre Dame at Purdue.
Well, that's the state of affairs, I guess.
Yeah, that's the state of affairs is right. Okay.
All week, folks.
All right. She's a stitch. Okay, let's talk about last week's trivia question.
Da, 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 da.
I left you with asking, what is the mascot of the University of Miami?
I got it.
Okay, Laurie?
Hurricane.
No.
Oh.
Good guess, though, because they are the Miami Hurricanes. Miami's mascot is actually an ibis.
Like the bird?
Like the bird, exactly. His name is Sebastian the ibis. You'll see him running around on the sidelines. And they have him because he is a symbol of knowledge, and he has a symbol of bravery as hurricanes approach. He's the last ibises are the last sign of wildlife to take shelter before a hurricane and the first to reappear after a hurricane. So they kind of let everybody know, head to shelter, and when it's okay to come out.
Wow, how about that? They're usually so skittish,
Mm-hmm. I never knew that.
but they're brave with the weather.
Yep.
That's good to know,
And hurricanes.
especially in hurricane season.
So that brings me to this week's trivia question. Who is known as the father of football? Do you know, Laura?
Well, no.
No, she doesn't. Okay. So I hope somebody out there knows, and then whoever, put your guesses in the comments below, and I'll let you know. You're going to have to tune in next week to find out the answer of who the father of football is. So that's going to wrap up this week. If there's something I missed that's going on in your campus, whether it be on field or off field, please put that person's name in comments. I'll be happy to give a shout out here and show them some love and give them some recognition and acknowledgement of doing something positive, whether it's on or off the field. If there's anything else, a good play, a good catch, or good run, good block, whatever, you can put that in there as well. And it doesn't have to be football. If you have women's sports, drop that in there too. So we're happy to shout out and praise everybody. So I want to remind you, we need a name for our elephant. And if you like this show, our channel, please hit the like button.
Even if you don't like it, hit the like
Hit the
button,
like button, please. And if you want to follow us this season throughout the college football season, hit the subscribe button as well, because we'll be here once a week, and we would like to have some subscribers.
And you'll love it, because you won't miss a thing. If you subscribe, you'll be the first ones to know that we got another episode.
Yep. So that's going to do it. Thanks for joining us this week. I'm Mary, and I'm making the call. See you next week.